Hello, good morning, good afternoon. My name is Germana. I am the founder of Able Body Consulting. I'm a certified clinical hypnotherapist, nutritional therapist, personal trainer, and I'm creating videos, very short videos to support people in enhancing their health for their body, their mind, and their spirit. Today's video is going to be some concepts around what we can do to create wellness in our life. Some of the things that I find really important is learning how to call time out for ourselves. Most of us are so busy, consumed by all of these other things that are going around, that we don't slow down until we get sick or we're exhausted or something happens that forces us to stop. And my suggestion is to, if you find yourself in that place, to ask yourself, will I consider myself here? Will I consider my needs? Will I consider my emotions? Will I consider what my body's asking for? Will I consider my nutritional needs, my needs for rest, my needs for healthy stress? That one question can make an incredible difference in waking a person up so that they're actually going, oh, I matter, my needs matter. And when we can do that, then we can intervene in our lives well before it turns into a massive crisis, a debilitating disease, things like that. And those things happen because our body is buckling and we're so busy running around looking after other people, places, and things, usually for stability and approval, that eventually our body falls apart and then we have to stop, and then we often end up acting like, oh, this is such a terrible thing and it's such a terrible world, and on. And yet we do play a part in what happens in our life. That's not meant to be a negative thing, it's information. So if you ask yourself, do I consider myself with meals? Do I consider myself with water? Do I consider myself with some rest, with some positive stress? Taking time for yourself, not letting everybody else's things be so important that your life, isn't even really considered, other than you're running around fixing things. I'm going to introduce a really lovely restorative yoga piece, and it's so simple, and I love simple. I am going to be introducing a much better film system that I have right now, and that'll come in the next little while. So I'm really proud of that. But at this point, I'm going with what's easy for me. I have a bench here. Now, a person can use a chair. They can use anything. You can even do this on the floor. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my body and I'm going to open my legs, and I'm going to let the weight of my third eye, the place just above my forehead, rest on this bench, and I'm going to let the weight rest. Now, the whole idea here is to release all of the weight of the body, and what we carry in our mind is often just so many different thoughts. So once I let go, and I can let the hips go, and I can let the legs go, and I can let the weight of the head go, then once that weight is resting, then potentially pressing my head slightly away from the body, so slightly away, so that I'm actually pushing the skin on my forehead towards my nose. Now, if you sit and do this for 2 to 3 minutes, my guess is you're going to have a tremendous feeling of calm. It does quieten the mind. So if you can, give yourself permission to have a 2-minute self-care moment here, and find a place that you can rest your head that's soft. Let your belly rise and fall. Let the weight of the head, which for many of us is the weight of our virtual reality, our inner world, release it into whatever you're letting your head go into, and let go. And considering your body's needs for softness, for peace, for contentment, let your body sink even deeper. Focusing on the breath. Each exhalation having that gentle word soft. Noticing if you can let any parts that are holding tension begin to release. If you can, create a color that represents the soft space. Bring it into your body and let it fill your body. Notice if you can fill your lungs, and as you release the air in your lungs, let go of any other things in the body. Now to come out of this pose, this can be done so many different ways, but I'm going to ask that you breathe in, and as you exhale, let your body go soft. Breathe in, partially lift your head up a tiny bit, breathe in. Now release the head down, breathe out. Do it again, partial lift. Let go. One more time. And release the weight of the head. And then very gently, very slowly pick your head up as you inhale. Now, for me, my body's really happy right now, really calm. And the idea is to teach you to have tools to support your nervous system. This heals the nervous system. So then I'm in what we call is the right mind. And I just really want to support you to become as healthy as you can and recognize your role in it. It's not something that happens from the outside world. It's something that happens from your relationship with yourself, which is called a boundary. And most of us don't have them anymore. We're so busy, we're so stressed. And so I'm just here to encourage you to own the power to create wellness through little mini self-care breaks. And if you enjoyed this video, feel invited to share, like, subscribe. And if you would like support in creating some wellness systems for yourself, you're more than welcome to reach out. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.